Hello, good morning guys, namaste and welcome back to another vlog. So today's plan is that we are going to a car museum which is called as Henry Ford Car Museum. So it's in Detroit. From here it's 20 miles. There is no public transport here. I'll say about the public transport details later. So right now I'm going with my family members, my mama. So he's going to drop me there. So we'll go and see some exotic cars today. So that's the plan, stay tuned. So guys, we have finally reached our destination. As you can see, the museum is behind. So after going inside, I'll switch my camera to Sony A7R III because I would like to take some very good pictures. From my child, I have dreamed of taking very good pictures of the sports cars and exotic cars. So I'll spend more time in taking pictures. So stay tuned, we'll catch you after the tour. Yeah, so that's it guys, we are done with the factory tour and it was very interesting. It was a very good information today that I learned how a truck is built. So there is an interesting fact here. Those who don't know what is Ford F-150, so it's a famous truck back in America. They say that for every week they produce 7,500 cars, and that's a large number. Only in this factory, they also have one more factory, they produce 6,000 more F-150s. So per week that's 13,500 cars they are producing, and I asked him how many do you sell in a week, and he said he sells every one of it. So that famous that car is. It's a very big factory. It's like 5 football stadiums. There were some areas you cannot film, so I could not capture much of it. So this is the overall experience of it. Now we'll go to the museum and have a look of the vintage cars and the super exotic car collection. This museum is next level. I think this is the best museum I have seen till now in USA, because the biggest museum and it has got everything, every collection of it, from screwdrivers, from trains, mathematics, cars, everything. And I am blown out with the knowledge which is there in this museum. And I have saw the best car collection till now in this museum. I'm really very impressed. This is a place for any kind of genre, and I think people can learn new things. And, it's like a time travel. You go back to 1960s, 1970s and see how the stuffs work at those times. It's kind of a time travel. I think you are going to really enjoy it. I think I just covered 50% of it. In the between there was a glass molding designs. Those were next level, guys. I cannot say anything. You should experience it. By the way, I just tried my level best to cover some of the stuff. Hope you're loving it. So that's it for the day, guys. So I'm finally back home. So it has been late. Otherwise we used to go for downtown for the lake walk, but unfortunately it's already 7 o'clock now, so we could not make it there. So it's all because in Detroit it'll get so cold very quickly, so we came back. So covering both the factory and the museum, we almost killed most of the time, so we could not make it. By the way, I was saying about the transportation in the morning, right? So what I was able to say is that here there are very big manufactured companies like Ford and some 2 other companies. They rule most of the industry and they don't let any public transport encourage. You don't believe me, but the whole Detroit city has just 15 to 20 bus stands and maybe 4 to 5 railway stations. So the nearest bus stand from my home is 6.6 miles, that is like 10 kilometers, and that is the nearest bus stand. It was very hard to find a public transport, and there is no public transport in Detroit. Most of the people rely on the cars. So if you don't believe, you can see the map here. So this is the Detroit map. I typed the bus stand, right? So you can barely see how many bus stops are there. So you can barely see how many bus stands are there. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe if you zoom in more, you may get 3 more. So overall it's like, just maybe I was saying it's 15 to 20, maybe it's not even 15 20, but we will consider 15 to 20. But you can see this whole area that doesn't have any bus facilities. And let's see about the train now. So as you can see, there are only 2 train stations in the whole of Detroit. It's one here and the other one is here. I think overall you have loved the video. So take care, bye bye, keep moving.